Hello and welcome to another update video about XRP. Yeah, XRP, you know what's going on here. If you've been watching the last few videos, XRP is still in this sideways triangle. The assumption is that the price is currently in the D wave of the triangle we're tracking. There then should be another E wave, which would be the last wave of the triangle. And that should eventually lead to a breakdown of the triangle, yeah, to the downside. That would be the primary scenario at the moment here. Looking for a breakdown eventually here on the XRP chart. And the condition is very clearly that the price does not break above 55.8 cents. You always need to know what is the level where the trend probably changes. And that would be the 55.8 cent level. If that level gets triggered and broken, we're probably dealing with a larger WXY structure here, in which then in the Y wave, we have another A, B, C, so very, very choppy price structure. However, that is not primarily what we're looking for at the moment. The market adheres very well to a potential triangle count. We have 3 waves in a triangle, that's what we want. Now there are 2 outstanding, a higher low, and the price seems to be on its way to completing it, but it needs to go a little lower ideally. There are still a few waves outstanding, and then one more lower high. And as soon as we have these complete, and we see the price turn into the direction of the expected breakout, that would be a good indication we are coming down to 43 cents or below, which would still be an ideal target here to complete this C wave of the correction. Okay, the entire corrective structure that started already in August, which is part of an even bigger corrective structure that started already in July. Can you believe it? So really, really boring sideways action. You see that after this strong move down, which was really rapid, yeah, this sell-off in August, it really takes a lot of time to correct this movement. I mean, essentially what we're seeing here is just a correction of the move to the downside. Just a correction. So it needs some time to correct this entire sell-off there, okay? And it should continue because we haven't seen any impulses of the low. So the correction that we see here, from what we can tell, is still a correction for the move down, which has been so fast, okay? So basically it's the correction of the A wave to the downside. This is a B wave correcting that strong move down, and then we should get continuation. One more low here. Again, my opinion has to change above 55.8 cents. That's our signal level that we have a chance to reach 63 cents next, which is the previous swing high, okay, the so-called X wave high of this entire correction. And there's also a bit of a volume spike there if we add the VRVP, which we did in previous videos, the volume profile. But until then, I mean, if we look into the detail here, the idea has been that ideally we would maybe reach resistance here, our resistance area, and then break down from there and break the trend line. That's what we see now. We have a break of the trend line. The market today a little bit weak, but it's weakened, so it's rather neutral. However, the break of the trend line, I think, suggests further downside action. It would need to break below this A wave low, though, at 51.6 cents to confirm further that we are coming down in the C wave. So far, it just doesn't have the follow through I'd like to see. That's always a bit of a warning. Remember that in triangles, the subwave structures can easily change, but that would be ideal. And against the last swing high, which was at 52.9 cents, I think we can focus on lower. It should then complete a third wave. We then should see a fourth wave and a fifth wave to the downside to complete this entire correction. The D wave itself of the triangle, which is the second to last wave, consists of an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave. And it seems like the C wave is a 5-wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4. It always is. C wave is a 5-wave move. And the C wave seems to unfold as an ending diagonal. So don't be surprised if you see more choppy price action. The downside of that is that the ending diagonal structures, if Elliott Wave tells us, oh, we haven't seen clear impulses here, so be ready for more choppy price action, because ending diagonals consist of corrective structures in the sub waves. So we just need to be ready for more chop. And it is a very unreliable structure. So all I'm doing here is highlighting the ideal structures. Just be aware that above the B wave high, which was 52.9 cents, we might just reset it a little higher, that B wave. That's absolutely still possible. That would be a little bit in line with the ether count. So just resetting this a little higher. in resistance above 53.4 cents though, it would get more likely that something different might be going on, maybe a reset of this wave too. So there are plenty of options how XRP could still form a top before coming down. But yeah, we notice that it has been very reluctant lately to give us that D wave. Okay, so we had this rally, which was news driven, but most of it sold off again. You know, this here, you know, it's very messy, the structure. So we still give our best here, but this is just microstructure counting. More reliable are the relevant breakout points here at 55.8 cents to the upside. Yeah, that's a signal level to the upside, or the move down 45.8 cents. If that breaks, then we have some clarity that the triangle actually broke to the downside. Also pay attention to these trend lines of the triangle. Yeah, that's my update about XRP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.